Okay. You're under arrest.
It's been 6 years since a Fort Worth mother called police about a neighbor choking her son.
Get on the ground now.
But she and her daughters
You resist arrest, you're going to jail.
were the ones who ended up arrested.
Get on the ground now. On the ground now.
It showed the city of Fort Worth that we had somewhat of a racial issue.
Councilman Chris Nettles has pushed and campaigned on the idea of a citizens oversight board for police. It was one of the recommendations from a race and culture task force put together after the arrest.
This has to happen. It has to happen, and I have been the loudest voice, the strongest voice that has pushed for this oversight board.
In January 2020, 2 years after the task force's recommendation of a board, the city instead hired Kim Neal as a police monitor.
We want everybody in the city of Fort Worth to feel as though they're being served by the police and not policed by the police.
I will attack problems, not people.
Maddie Parker and Chief Neil Noakes declined to talk about the board, but last July, Noakes said he didn't see it as a positive.
Looking at across the country, what we've seen, I'll be quite honest, I haven't seen a lot that had a lot of positive results. I don't know what a positive civilian oversight board would look like here in Fort Worth.
I think it's important that our community members have that voice. I don't ever think it's ineffective. I think that we just have to make sure we continue to make it as sustainable as possible.
Neil brought a plan for a board to council last September, but
That's crap.
it didn't go over well with either side.
I didn't feel like that it was strong enough to really make a difference. We don't want a washed up, a washed down, a washed over board.
Since then, Neil says she's worked with groups to change the plan, including ensuring representation from LGBTQ and mental health communities. Nearly a year later, city officials can't say when the issue will be up for a vote again. At the same time, the trial of Aaron Dean, the former Fort Worth officer accused of murdering a Tatiana Jefferson, continues to be delayed with no clear start date, keeping trust between the community and police a focal point.
This should not be a partisan issue. It should be what is best for the community.
6 years after this Fort Worth arrest went viral,
Anybody else to interfere?
the city will decide how to show support for police while cultivating community trust. In Fort Worth, I'm William Joy.